Let's be honest. Finding help with housing can feel like trying to navigate a giant, confusing maze. Well, in this explainer, we're giving you the map. We're going to break down the official U.S. government resources that are out there and show you exactly what kind of help is available and where you can start looking.
For so many people, just trying to find the right support for their housing situation, whether you're facing an emergency, you need a home repair, or you're dreaming of buying, can feel incredibly complicated and just stressful. Where do you even begin?
But here's the good news. The U.S. government actually provides a central guide to all of its resources. Think of it as a roadmap for getting through these challenges, and over the next few minutes, we are going to explore it together.
So what are we really talking about when we say housing assistance? Well, at its heart, it's this idea that a safe and stable home is the foundation for everything else in life, right? For holding a job, for raising a family, for being part of a community. These programs are designed to build that very foundation, whether you're renting, trying to buy, or just trying to maintain the home you already have.
Okay, first up, let's focus on the most immediate challenge that a lot of people face, simply staying in their home. What kind of help is out there to make sure you have a stable place to live, like right now?
Sometimes, life just throws a curveball at you. When you're dealing with an urgent problem, like the threat of eviction or suddenly needing to find a place to stay tonight, it is so important to know that there are specific programs designed for these exact moments.
And what's really key here is how the government sorts its help based on your specific problem. So, if you're facing eviction, there are targeted programs just to prevent that. If your rent is just flat out unaffordable, well, that's where rental assistance like the Section 8 voucher program comes in. And for a sudden crisis, there's a whole different set of tools for emergency housing and immediate aid.
But, housing stability isn't just about dodging a crisis. For people who already have a home, a totally different set of challenges can pop up, especially when it comes to maintenance and repairs.
Owning a home is one thing, right? But maintaining it? That's a whole other ballgame. A leaky roof, a broken furnace, that stuff can be incredibly expensive. And putting those repairs off usually just leads to way bigger, more expensive problems down the road. But thankfully, there's assistance for this too.
So, the help here really falls into two big buckets. First, you've got essential repairs to keep your home safe and livable. And second, there's help for energy efficiency upgrades. And that second one is actually pretty smart, because improvements like new insulation or better windows don't just make your home more comfortable, they can seriously lower your monthly utility bills.
All right, so from securing the home you're in, we're going to switch gears to a major life goal for so many Americans: buying a home for the very first time.
Look, the journey to buying a home, from saving up all that money to signing a mountain of papers, it can seem unbelievably daunting. It's a huge step, but the most important thing to remember is that you don't have to walk that path alone.
And this is exactly where government programs come in to make buying a home more accessible. We're not just talking about information here. They offer real, tangible help, like loans with lower down payments, assistance with closing costs, and even counseling to guide you through that super complex purchasing process.
Okay, so beyond direct financial aid for renting, repairing, or buying, the support system is actually much broader. It also includes some really crucial information on protecting your rights and serving specific communities.
And this is so important to understand. Housing assistance goes way beyond just money. It's also about fairness and access for everyone. It's about making sure the housing market is a level playing field where everybody knows their rights and is protected from discrimination. You can see this support in a couple of really key ways. On one side, you have individual tenant rights. So if you're in a dispute with your landlord over something like repairs or rent, you are not alone. There are formal ways to file a complaint and get help. And then on the other side, there's broader, community-focused support, like dedicated federal funding specifically for tribes and Native American families to build, buy, and renovate housing on their own terms.
And the support doesn't stop at the big picture stuff. Recognizing that moving is just plain stressful, the official guide even covers the practical details, like the right way to change your address with the post office and other agencies. That way, you don't miss any crucial mail during a move.
So what does all of this boil down to? It all points to a single, reliable starting point. No matter what your housing challenge might be, this collection of official resources is designed to be your very first stop to find a way forward.
So, we've looked at the map. We've seen the different roads that are available for all the different journeys. The only question left is the one right there on the screen. Now that you have the map, where do you need to go?